Hello. Um, Today we're doing another video. We're going to be playing Getting Over It with Bennett Foddy. This game has been out for I think 2 years at this point. It's been known as one of the ragiest games of our time. So today we're going to be playing it. I've played it a whole lot, and I'm pretty fast. I'm not a speedrunner in any sense of the way. But we might as well just try her out. So, if any of y'all having trouble with this game, which I'm sure you aren't because this game is old and nobody plays it anymore, there are some tips I could give you. Um, One of the biggest flaws I see in a lot of YouTubers that used to play this is that when they get frantic, they... Sorry, sometimes it's kind of hard to talk and play the game at the same time. Um, they get pretty frantic and they start really shaking their mouse around a whole lot. And that just isn't that's going to get you nowhere, and in fact that might actually hurt your progress. um, so I suggest really thinking about what your move, how it's going to affect you. This area a lot of people have a lot of trouble with, but my expert tip is to jump off this rock. I'm not perfect, but to jump off this rock, land on that lantern, jump up here, oh, jump up here, well, jump off this rock, land on this lantern, hop off this lantern, try to make your way to this little ledge. You gotta set yourself down. Then all you have to do is jump. So this area, you have to be really careful and try to get it on the first try, because this area, it seems as if the more you play this area, the more it seems to get more difficult, and I don't really know why that is, other than the fact that maybe you get more and more less patient, because this I do feel this is about patience. A lot of this game, and especially it's shown in this area, because you have to wait until your opportunity to swing your hammer to grab onto a ledge. This area is pretty easy. You can just sort of swing across. So there is a skip I like to do sometimes. I don't think I'm fast enough that it's like beneficial to my time, but you can swing off this. See, I should probably just do it the normal way. Hop off this. The slide is a little slippery, so be careful there. Hop off that part. Keep swinging your hammer. Grab onto that. Grab onto that. See, this may take a few tries because, again, I'm not perfect. My best time is around 10 minutes, which is obviously nowhere close to the best time. Um, but I think it's fun to try. I am trying to get that golden pot. Oh, I probably won't show my wins on. I'm on a different account than like I've got like Steam sharing on, and I'm on a different account than the one I usually play this on. But still pretty good nonetheless. Doesn't really matter. So this part, it can be a little tricky if you keep sort of frantically swinging your hammer around. Sometimes they can get you places. Sometimes it'll leave you in a graveyard. Just try to do the best you can to navigate the complex environment that is the furniture store. Jump yourself off this. Just knock that orange out of the way. Bloop. Set yourself down. Put your hammer on that teensiest little part of the edge. Jump up. Grab on your hammer. Set yourself down. Now, even I had a lot of trouble. Of course, I had a lot of trouble. The first time I played this game, I probably played it for around 6 hours until I could beat it. I definitely raged less than some of the bigger YouTubers like Markiplier, but I definitely did rage. This part you could try do two different things. So I'd say first thing you want to try is you can try and grab hold of this. Now, I'd say you could try a maximum of 2 tries, but if it keeps doing that, I think you should just try to do the jump. Just bite the bullet, try to do the jump. Now, if I fall here, which I totally might, it's totally possible, I'll just cut back to me doing this again. Because you probably don't want to watch a 3-hour long video of me doing this. Alright, so if you can get onto that, that'd be great. So if you're about here, don't try to grab onto that. Just try to keep situating yourself. Oop, see? You gotta be careful. See? Now, right here, the important thing in this kind of situation is to remain calm. Because if you frantically move your mouse, you will hit something, you will bounce off it, and you will fall back down. I've even seen people fall off of this down there and down through the crevice all the way back to the beginning. And that's definitely not what you want to do. I turned off Bennett Foddy because he's a little annoying. At the amount of time I played this, I've heard his speech a million times. So there's 2 things you want to try if you do this jump. You could try to just sort of, you could try to grab on, or you could try to just sort of set yourself up here. Alright, this is a great situation for me. Now, all I have to do is grab onto this rock, swing up, let myself down, boost off this, grab onto the jaguar, grab onto the hand, set myself down. See, mistakes are bound to happen. Don't let that worry yourself. Now, I feel like I would like this more as a gameplay rather than the speedrunners I used to watch, because I think it's a lot more relatable if you're trying to complete this, because you don't want to watch some guy do it in 2 minutes, you know, because that'll just sort of hurt your spirit that you can't get up here. I just want to make the point that, of course, there are going to be mistakes, and I think that's, I don't know, I never really, Alright, anyway, this part's tricky. This part is usually the part I get stuck on. So you're trying to get your hammer on this little tiny ledge, boost up, and you got to try to grab onto that ice cliff. So it will take you a few tries, maybe more. That's okay. If you get a little boost like that, again, the important thing is to remain calm and don't frantically move your mouse around. See, there we go. We did it. Just throw that hat out of the way. It doesn't really matter. This part gave me a lot of trouble when I first started, but it's really not that hard once you get used to it. So you just jump off this, jump off onto here, give yourself a little boost, hop up here. You could try to hop up here, or you could try to hop up from there. It's probably safer up here. I don't know. Swing your hammer around to that. This part can be a little tricky. Well, I mean, a lot of parts can be a little tricky, but for this part, there's a snowman down there, and so it's definitely better to get more of an upward sort of hammer swing than like to the side. So, no. Alright. Well, I fell down. Of course, it's gonna happen. I might just do a little speed up of me getting back there. Okay. Okay, we're back. So again, I'll try it again. And if I fall, I fall. Upwards movement. Try to grab on. Damn it. Alright, at least I fell down here, which will make it a lot easier. See, I definitely said I was not a speedrunner. I'm just a guy who doesn't have a whole lot of trouble with this area. Self down gently. Boost. Try to set yourself down maybe here. Alright. Boost jump. Great. Once you're on the snowman, it's pretty smooth sailing from here. Situate yourself. Jump. Land on here. Same thing here. Situate yourself. Boost. Grab on. Final jump. Situate yourself. Boost. Great. All you have to do, boost up here. And the bucket section. This area can give you a lot of trouble. Don't ride the snake. This area can give you a lot of trouble if you don't know how to do it correctly. But there's a few different things you could try. I think the best way to do it is boost about halfway. So about to here, boost, grab on, start swinging, swing up, and then you're situated here. Now the easy part, which I still might fall, situate yourself here, boost, and start grabbing on. Now for the wall. Oh, the wall. I don't really have any tips here, except that frantic movement might come in handy. You're just trying to grab any sort of ledge you can. I don't necessarily, even out of the 30 times I've beaten this game, I still don't really know where the little hooks are. But that's okay. Just want to keep going at it so you can get up. Takes a while, it takes a while. Alright. There we go. So now we're at the last sort of stretch. All we have to do. This part can be a little tricky. I haven't even gotten it down super well. Alright. So, what I like to do, jump. I swing on this, if I remember correctly. Or, I might actually situate myself on that. It's been a while since I played this game. Jump. Grab onto this. Just sort of set yourself down. Just be patient. Grab onto this. All. Ooh, that's a bad situation. Alright. A good thing about this game to learn is how to improvise in a bad situation. Jump up. Try to grab on. And then you're pretty much golden as long as you're careful. So, situated. Grab on. And then here, all you have to do is jump. And there we go. Here, I don't really have any tips for the meteors or the asteroids. You just sort of gotta float around until you find them. And if you find yourself stuck on one at the bottom, you can just sort of wait or do a little jiggle. Sometimes I just sort of boost off them, try to find another one. So this one's definitely not one of my fastest. I know that. It'll probably be around 15 minutes, which is, I guess, okay. I just don't want people to get discouraged. Just hop off this. There you go. That's the end of the game. So, thank you all for watching this little tutorial, or whatever you call it, for getting over it with Bennett Foddy. Yeah, it was about 15 minutes. That's it. That's all, folks. Bye.